Now we're going to talk about the thermometer. All right, laser, okay, and it's in the first wall locker, number 1 wall locker. It should be charged up, new batteries in it, ready to go. If you have questions, please ask about the book. It's right here in the little glove box there for it. All right, it has, this little tool does a lot of different things. We're just teaching you the very basics with it. These things run about 300 bucks, all right? They're very good. A lot of techs use them now, both in general maintenance, machine maintenance, and on up. What we're gonna do is, this is a laser red, so one safety factor is, if I see you pointing this at somebody, you're gonna be dismissed, all right? This will make you go blind, all right? So no horseplay about that. Always be careful where you're pointing it. It's just like a handgun, especially with the laser on it. Nothing happens until you hit that trigger. But back here, you're looking at the head. Daylight, light, that's for the screen back in the back. The log, set if you want to keep the notes of what's going on, and then the mode. And it has so many modes, so I'll walk through this with you quickly. If you pull the trigger, you're going to see where it's saying scan up in the corner there. It's blinking. All right. It's giving us the temperature right now, 67.3 and steady. Now, remember when I said the mode? If you look down here in the left-hand corner, it says min, differential, average, distance, all right, EMS, all right, that's energy management system, because you can download this, log 1 if you want to keep it in the books, all right. So we're just going to go with max for right now. That's all you're really going to be playing with. What we're going to use this for is, you're going around and everybody's complaining to you it's either too hot or too cold. The old way of sticking the thermometer in there waiting is kind of gone by the wayside. Still happens, all right, and you may not be able to afford this. So this is just a quicker method. But what you have to realize, and what people don't understand, is on the side here, it's telling you, you know, when you're from a distance, it may not give you the accuracy, and that's what you're paying for when you buy these tools. You can go to Harbor Freight and get one of these things, but if you're trying to take a temperature measurement 40 feet away, it's not going to be accurate at all. All right. But this is much accurate than most of the tools out there, because we're paying for the cost on this and the laser reading and all the funny stuff that's in there. Just don't buy something because it's cheap, all right? You're going to get poor results from it, all right? Now, once you understand the components to this, all right, come on out in the lab. We're going to have you grab this out of the wall locker, go to your desk, put it together, run through it, read the textbook so that you understand what all the functions are. All right, and then as you notice up here on this vent, you're going to see these, there's 3 vents in here, and they're right along the window. You can't really miss them. That's where our main air supply is coming from. What I want you to do, and it's in the lab exercise, is to start at the far end of the classroom measuring each vent. And the way to do that is stand as close as you can underneath it, hold it up like a handgun, squeeze the trigger, and you're going to see the red light. It may not show up, all right? But you notice that the air coming out of this is about 79, 80 degrees, all right? Now you need to hold the trigger until you get that reading and then let go of it. Down to your side and you can see what it is. All right? We want you to do each one of them. There's 3 of them. We want you to take that and run through it. Now, you may get different readings at different places, but the signs hanging there tells you which vent to do it on. And then you want to average that out. Anytime you're in a long distance with air conditioning or heating, the volumes are always going to change. And sometimes that's a quick way to find out if dampers are closing on you and you're wondering why this room is hotter than this room. That's probably the reason being. It diagnoses the problem for you a lot quicker. All right? So that's how that tool is used. Go out in the lab, use it, be careful with it. If you have questions, ask us, but take some time and go through that little handbook. The first few pages explains everything you need to know about it. All right?